So because of this movie right here, Hell of a Summer, that came out 2025, I have decided to actually create a new subgenre on my channel that I didn't never think I would create. And that subgenre is wits. What is this, isn't it? Now, but basically, what movies that's going to fall under this subgenre is movies that I have watched. I have devoted my money, time, effort. Somebody else maybe who didn't, decide to sit down and partake. It has wasted both all of our times. Everybody's time was wasted. The people who directed, people who wrote it, like everybody who was involved in this, it was a waste of everybody's time. So I have decided to make a whole subgenre on my channel devoted specifically because of this movie right here, Hell of a Summer 2025. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this movie, just in case for some strange reason you want to see this movie. All right, because this is going to be filled with spoilers. Wits is going to be filled with spoilers. Why? Because I'm going to be talking about why I didn't like this movie and why not only did I not like it, but it was a waste of time. So look, check this out, right off the bat, it's a parody type of flick, which I love parodies if done well. I love parodies. Scary movie, man. I love parodies. So this one is a parody of the Friday the 13th series, right? If you was to marry that with a parody of Scream. All right, now look. Basically, you got this camp counselor, right? He's kind of old, this running joke in there that, they thought he wasn't coming back to the summer camp, but apparently they was a little short on staff and everything, and the owners of the summer camp decided to ask him to come back. He wants to be summer camp lead. All right, now, by the time he gets there, the people, the married couple who asked him to come, they can't be found. Now, all of the other little, it's about maybe 5 or 6, 7 other camp counselors that's coming in. Of course, they're younger than him. They're, some of them remember him, some of them don't. He was one of those people that's real nerdy, one of those real one of those real happy joy type people. He's one of those, hey guys, come on. He's one of them, right? And the thing is that he was the only person in the movie, the only human displayed in that movie that I was thinking to myself, oh, okay, I actually liked that person. Every other person in the whole movie made me mad. Every single one, even the last girl, the final girl, or whatever they call it, made me mad. Okay, let me tell you why. Okay, so as I'm saying, right? So anyway, they all decide to get out to the camp, of course, a few days early before the actual kids come that's supposed to be occupying the camp. Now, they decide, hey, man, the owners of the camp not around. We can kind of do whatever we want. Of course, it's a Friday the 13th parody movie. That's, of course, what the kids always did in those flicks, right? So, but here's the thing about the kids. Remember, I said it was about 5, 6, 7 of them. Now, I understand that in slasher movies, you have to the counselors at the Crystal Lake got to have a certain level of stupidity, we'll say, of unintelligence, right? For the movie to even go on. We understand this simple fact, right? But the ones in, like, for instance, Friday the 13th, I understood even as a kid that these people was crazy. They was idiots. Like, they were stupid kids, and most of them ended up in the situations that they did because of their stupidity, right? But these right here, not only were they stupid, but each single one of them were written in like the stupidest stereotype. You got the nut allergy, you got the influencer, right? You got of course the gay dude, you got the jock, right? You got the and when I say those stereotypes, I mean those stereotypes. Like, okay, so this movie is supposed to be funny, of course, but I couldn't relate to none of the, like, every time I was thinking to myself, okay, first of all, maybe 20 minutes into this movie, I was thinking to myself, oh, okay, I will be happy when each one of you meet your demise. I only can hope that we can enjoy the maybe creative kills that's going to occur, because everything else so far going on in this movie, the humor, all that kind of stuff, like the people I'm meeting, I really am rooting for them to meet a demise, hopefully a super creative demise. Now, let's talk about the kills. All right, let's talk about the kills, because in slasher movies, the kills, right, they got to be inventive. They got to be imaginative. You know what I'm saying? They got to be funny. Creative. You like creative. You got to try to be like, I never seen that before. One of the coolest things I ever seen was in Friday the 13th when Jason walked up on campsite, the people in the sleeping bag, and he grabbed the sleeping bag, started banging it up against the tree. See, that's creative stuff. That's memorable. Hell, I think they even put that in a video game. That's creative stuff, right? Okay, so for the first like 2 or 3 kills in this particular movie, it's one of those, raise the knife, or you see the person, do that, and then we cut to the next scene. And then I was thinking to myself, oh, okay, is that how is that how we're gonna be doing this, right? Like we're gonna have bad acting, bad stereotypes, like just bad. Well, I do like that one dude though. I like him. He's cool. I like him. Everybody else but hoes. But anyway, so we start getting into the meat and bones of the movie. Come find out, it's of course two killers, because like I said, it's a parody of Scream. Also, it's a man that it's the little boy and the girl and everything like that. But the reason that they're deciding to do this, right, is because the girl is like, yo, I want to be a super influencer, right? And if we do all of this and everything, and I get arrested as being a slayer and everything, I'm gonna get all this press and all that. Come to find out, because the plan get messed up and everything by the good guy, they like, oh, okay, well, how about we switch the plan, blame it on him, kill him, and then we be the sole survivor. Final, look. Then, oh yeah, I forgot the whole sixth sense part. Right, so it's this whole thing in archery, right? All right, they pulling the bow. He's teaching her how to do the bow and everything like that. Talking about some push away, like swing away. Come on. Look, this movie was a waste of time. I wish I had never seen it. I wish I wouldn't have wasted my time. I'm making this video and this particular subgenre of videos so that you guys know that this is like, don't ever watch this movie. If you want to just be mad, ain't got nothing to do one day, or you simply don't believe the things that I'm saying, it couldn't possibly be this bad, then by all means, check it out.